Well, a guy who may not be existing past that final finite curve. Isaiah Pacheco in NFL Week 14 as the Chiefs take on the
No.
Bills at home. The injury report has four players that did not participate in practice on Wednesday or Thursday so far. Brian Cook, obviously, not a broken ankle, but they have not fully released what the full issue is, but it seems a really bad ankle sprain. Donovan Smith has not practiced. He is also not going to be playing. Wanya Morris was named the starting left tackle for the Kansas City Chiefs as of Tuesday. Uh, let's see. Drew Tranquil was also a non-participant on Wednesday and Thursday due to concussion. He's most likely going to be out this week. And finally, wrapping it up, Isaiah Pacheco with a shoulder injury, non-participant on both days. Now we know the way that Andy Reid and this Chiefs team runs their practices, you will not play in the game if you do not practice on Fridays. That's final. That's the way they've run it since Andy Reid has come in. If you do not practice by Friday, you do not play in the game.
Do we have any update on Nick Bolton?
Nick Bolton has been practicing. He's now in his second week of practice. He has not been removed from the injured reserved as of yet, but he was a full participant both Wednesday and Thursday. It is expected that he will play this week
Let's
with a
go.
giant club on his wrist.
Love it.
I'll take that over Jack Conklin. Conklin? Ty Bob?
Shut your face.
No.
How Tybo? How do you feel knowing that Isaiah Pacheco most likely will not be playing on Sunday, and that we will have to have Clyde Edwards-Helaire? Most likely, also will not have Jerick McKinnon. He was a light participant and a full participant, but he at least won't be there in full capacity. Could be turning to Deneric Prince.
Give the kid a shot. I'm pretty confident in almost any runner behind our offensive line when they're run blocking.
Even
So
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
no, I mean nowhere near as confident as I would be if it was Isaiah Pacheco. Don't get me wrong, but I think Clyde could average 3 to 4 yards a carry behind these guys.
That's half of what Pacheco does. That'd be pretty good. Be a good day at the office for Clyde.
Yeah,
I
great.
think Clyde's going to be able to really step up in this game with Pacheco being out and McKinnon being out as well. He had his breakout game against the Bills in the COVID year. Had 169 yards rushing, something like that. I think he's going to get over 60 total scrimmage yards this game. It's going to be a pretty big game for him.
Oh, Clyde.
Enough to take his number one running back position back.
Absolutely
No
not.
way.
He'll be forced into it. So not much you can
Clyde
do about that.
Clyde can't physically run the way Isaiah Pacheco runs.
He's beefed up. That's for sure.
That doesn't mean he can. It's not. It doesn't matter how beefy he is. It's an attitude. It's a
I want to see him like a little bowling ball out there.
little bowling ball.
Mike Tolbert. Well, there are no injuries to report for the Buffalo Bills. Actually, two players most likely will come off the injured reserve for them as well. Kaiir Elam and Dawson Knox, looking full participants this week, but looking to be coming off of the injured reserve for them as they face us in Arrowhead this week. And it looks like the Chiefs are only going to be 1.5 point favorites going into this game.
I do not blame the odds makers. What have we shown that we could beat a Bills team?
They're only 6-6.
They took the Eagles to overtime. Should have beat them.
Could have been 7-5.
Could have.
could be a lot better than that, but they're not.
But they're not.
What are you guys expecting to see out of the Bills and the Chiefs this week as they take on an Arrowhead at 3:25?
They take on.
At 3:25.
On me.
Hey.
All right.
I'm expecting it to be honestly a pretty low scoring game, pretty good defensive battle for the most part. It probably will get a little sloppy as far as turnovers go. We do have Mr. Turnover on the other side, so that will be a big boost for our defense if and when that happens, which it's going to happen anyways. And our offense, we struggle every week. We have seems like at least one turnover a week now, so expecting 4 total turnovers in this game.
4 total turnovers out of the Bills, or just
Total.
Well, speaking of turnovers, look, I think Nick Bolton possibly being back means a lot for this defense. More so run stopping than anything else. I do believe the Bills think they would have our number going to the air. I think we're going to get a lot of attempts out of Josh Allen, kind of regardless of the game flow. I think they're going to try us through the air more than they run the ball, because I don't know how effective their run game is going to be. Because if we're back to Nick Bolton and Willie Gay, we're feeling pretty good about that side of the ball, especially with run stopping. I can only say I hope the defense steps up, but I'm not necessarily, or the defensive line steps up, but I'm not necessarily expecting it to do that.
Boys, I don't know what to make of this game. Both teams are severely lacking, and I don't even know what the Bills are lacking in. They haven't necessarily changed in personnel on the offensive side. Obviously, losing Brian Dabble has been a massive hit to Josh Allen and whatever he has been able to do and regressing. But it doesn't really make sense why the Bills are the way that they are this season. And it makes total sense why the Chiefs are the way that they are. And we're still playing well above currently what the
it either is or it
been.
isn't, It's either one way or the other. Like, we are who we are, said Kesha. This is a Chiefs podcast. Let's talk about Chiefs.
we've talked enough about buffalo wings.
Just buffalo wings?
Well, buffalo in general. But the buffalo wings go along with the team that we're playing. It's only right that we put them at number 5.
What a transition.
The Bills suck.
The Bills do suck. Josh Allen has a solid 13 interceptions this season, but somewhat outplaying Patrick Mahomes.
I was going to say Pat's got to be close.
He's got 10 interceptions, although Josh Allen has 2 more touchdowns and 100 more yards passing, with about a little less attempts. I don't know.
He's got some receivers over there.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Patrick's going to pass him in this game. Patrick's going to have more than 100 yards more than Josh Allen.
Is he going to have more passing touchdowns by the end of this game?
2 more touching pass downs than him.
Maybe not. I think we're gonna pass a lot, get close to the end zone, and run it in. Clyde's gonna have 3 touchdowns.
I don't think we're gonna. I don't think we're running the ball at all. Is the thing. If we're gonna run the ball, it's gonna be with Patrick Mahomes. Like, he is gonna be our star and starting running back come Sunday at 3:25. The team has shown that they do not trust Clyde to handle more than 6 carries in a game at most. At no opportunity have they really trusted him since Isaiah Pacheco has come onto the scene, and it's going to continue. It's going to continue. Patrick Mahomes is going to have 40 to 50 pass attempts, and that's just where it's going to end up. And that is not where we want the Kansas City Chiefs to be at any game this season. We want to continue to run the ball, and that's just not going to happen. And so we're going to have to rely on the likes of MVS and Justin Watson and Sky Moore, because who knows what the heck is going to be going on out there. Those guys sure don't, because they don't know what routes to run. But unfortunately, that's exactly what's going to be happening. Is we don't trust our run game enough, even with Isaiah Pacheco. We're certainly not going to trust it without it.
That may be true, but one big thing that's been bothering me recently is like, when are we going to get Justin Ross back?
We're not. He's still on the commissioner's exempt list.
He's still on that, but Von Miller's not on there, and he's going to
Exactly.
play this weekend.
Correct me if I'm wrong,
sense.
Sean. Correct me if I'm wrong. There were no formal charges brought on Von Miller. Is that correct?
I believe so, but this is the third damn time with the same woman.
It's the third.
Good voice cracking.
Goodness gracious.
Hey, everybody goes through it, man.
Yeah, I am very surprised at this as well, that Roger Goodell has not stepped in and put Vaughn on the commissioner's exempt list. However, given that there were no formal charges, I don't know if there's really a whole lot that he could have done about it, as there's not a lot of information available. Whereas in the Justin Ross case, there was enough information to put him on the exempt list. And I don't think taking them off the exempt list is as easy as it sounds.
That may be true, but still, there's got to be some repercussions for this. This is the third time. The same woman, like I said just a minute ago, and nothing's being done for him. He's still going to be able to play. He's not getting suspended at all. He's not getting fined. The NFL simply does not care about this.
Innocent until proven guilty, Sean? No?
Whenever there's a recurring theme going on here, you got to ask questions a little bit longer.
Oh, I think questions need to be asked. I don't know. I don't know what to make of the situation. I'm confused as to why he's playing, but there's obviously things going on behind the scenes that the public has not been made aware of, that the NFL most definitely knows.
Do you think he's not on that because no report has come out of what has happened between him and his baby mama?
I would say that most likely has a lot to do with it. Every time that we see something happening with a player going on the exempt list or suspension list, the information has come out to the public. The NFL will not ever suspend a player if public knowledge, if whatever is happening isn't known to the public, because it's all about protecting the brand. It's protect the teams. It's protect the shield. If they don't have to suspend somebody because the information isn't available, they'll hold off until the last possible second. They've shown that throughout their entire history.
Yeah.
What do you guys
players to watch, boys? Please, please, please. Players to watch.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead, bud.
Go ahead, bud. Me.
Yeah, you're talking.
Let me take the low hanging fruit, guys. His snap share has been going up, and it's not been going down. Rashee Rice is going to be force fed the ball this weekend.
All at 1 yard past the line of scrimmage?
It's going to be what it's going to be, guys. I don't think they're not at the point where they're going to throw deep shots to him.
Are we going to throw it further than 1 yard past the line of scrimmage to him?
On average, maybe not.
I'm gonna take a little bit of the same tactic here of the low hanging fruit. It's a guy whose name hasn't been called a lot, and that's due to him being on the injured reserve. Richie James is back and in action, and we no longer can trust the receivers who have been out there. We haven't been able to trust him for a while. Richie James has shown that he can do it with a bum of a quarterback like Daniel Jones. Why not actually get him the opportunities to be out there, especially if we're missing guys like Justin Ross, who have been here and healthy throughout the entire season. Let's go ahead and put him out there. Expect Richie James to get out there and actually contribute for a good amount this week.
I'm going to go ahead and go the complete opposite of both of you guys and low hanging fruit. I'm going to go the top of the tree guy we've been ragging on for most of the night here, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He had his best career night against the Bills a few years ago. He's bound to do something again. He needs to do something for his career to move forward. If he doesn't do anything at the rest of the year, I doubt he gets picked up and has a chance to play next year. Or if he does, he's just going to be on the team and be a training camp cut for any team he goes to.
He's in his fourth.
Last chance, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. If he doesn't make or have a good game in this game, he's cut. He's gone.
This is Clyde's fourth season in the league, correct? And we have yet to pick up his player option.
We're not picking that up.
It's not, yeah.
I was going to say, isn't the time to pick up his player option past?
Yeah, I believe so, but
it's gone.
We were going to do that a long time ago.
I'm saying I understand that. I'm just saying if it's like he's not coming back to the team
in the NFL next year.
XFL next year.
Wow, you guys are saying out of the league completely.
That's
where if he doesn't do this game, yeah.
Who would take him?
There's a lot of bad running backs out there.
The St. Louis Battlehawks. That's who would take him.
You'd be happy to go watch him every Saturday.
I would. Like, hey, it's a Super Bowl winner right there. He didn't contribute, but he has a ring.
I have a signed jersey by him.
You haven't hung it up yet, have you?
No. It's in the closet.
Oh, what a bust. What a bust. All right, let's get to we've picked the players that we're going to be watching this week. So what is it that the boys need to do to win this game? Give me some keys.
Kerchink. My key to the game. Andy has won almost every year. I don't know if we can consider any of the games we've had so far Andy's screen game. But God damn it, against a team like the Bills, we need to get a dub against. Let's have a screen game. I don't care about the air yards. Deep balls don't work for us. Let's get our fat boys moving, get our playmakers moving and grooving down the field with short, dinky passes. Screen game, tunnel screen, wide receiver screen, tight end screen, fullback screen. Do we even have a fullback on the roster? No, I don't know. But
give him a screen.
Give him a screen.
No Gray's fullback.
Yep.
I got to go ahead and go with make sure you have at least 13 seconds on the clock by the end of the game. As long as we do that, we have a chance to beat these Bills. They're not the same since then.
Actually, 12 seconds if you want to be for real. We can get down the field in 12 seconds and get a field goal.
We'll go for it. But Sean McDermott has screwed that team over ever since
12 seconds and some timeouts. Make sure we got some timeouts.
Yeah, obviously. Come on now. But Sean McDermott is under a lot of hot fire recently. I don't know if you boys saw that article that came out today. He wanted to fire the boys up by referencing 9/11. Not the way you may think, though, but he told the entire team that they needed to come together. He's talking about the terrorist on 9/11. He cited how the hijackers as a group of people who were able to get on the same page to orchestrate attacks to perfection.
Wow. To perfection. That's the word used.
That is the word used in this article, yes.
Wow.
Good job, Sean McDermott. Good job, dude.
Are we serious? Title of the episode, Sean McDermott supports terrorism. Sean McDermott
9/11 was perfect.
Sean McDermott proud of bombers on 9/11.
Oh no.
Real admirer.
Good job, Sean McDermott.
Wow. Sean, dude, your name's spelled the exact same as his.
Yes, dude, it is.
No way.
You're gonna have to change it.
No freaking way.
That's why your name isn't listed on like the show's headline.
Because we knew about Sean McDermott beforehand.
Yeah. Terrorist supporter.
I'm going to go with defensive confusion. We have not, over the last few weeks, been giving enough different looks at the line of scrimmage before the snap of the ball. We need to be flailing arms. We need to be running from sideline to sideline. We need to be screaming things at Josh Allen, just giving him absolutely no good look at all with all the flailing and confusion possible. Josh Allen is a big guy who doesn't like to be flustered.
Big guy.
Big guy who doesn't like to be flustered. So just make him flustered by throwing things, screaming things, and waving your arms around.
Flailing towards him.
Wailing and flailing.
It's a new tactic this week.
I don't know.
It's going to be like a call on defense.
I'm not excited for this game. Are you guys excited for this game?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Best afternoon game we have all weekend. Plus, we get to see the boys beat the Bills.
Chargers and Broncos are playing at 3:25.
We gotta get a get right game.
We've had so many opportunities for get right games, and nothing's gotten right.
But we gotta get one. So
I mean, there's an opportunity to get one. I don't know if we gotta get it.
Is this a must win for the Bills?
I think it's a must win for both teams.
I think it's more of a can't lose for the Chiefs. But it's a definitely must win for the Bills. Because if they don't win,
clear eyes, full hearts.
Can't lose.
Can't lose.
John, what is the difference between a can't lose and a must win?
There's so many differences between the two.
Yeah.
Can't lose. I can't
Totally.
lose. Can't lose is more of you're a great team. You're going for it all. You just cannot lose that game, or else your whole entire momentum is wrecked.
We have momentum. Are we a great team?
Momentum we hope to carry.
8 wins is enough to be upper tier in the conference.
The momentum we have, I'm talking about, is going towards the postseason. If this is a can't lose, because if we lose this game, all that momentum going towards postseason is dead and finished.
We'll still probably make the playoffs, but like,
I'm gonna ask this
done.
A little callback to a couple years ago.
Ring.
Yes, the Pittsburgh Steelers were 11-0 at one point, and so does that mean that they were good? No, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, they were 11-0.
And they were regarded as the worst 11-0.
They were regarded as the worst 11-0 team, and you just said that we've won 8 games and should be regarded as an upper tier team. So is it that
in the conference right now we are?
So the Pittsburgh Steelers is one of the worst 11-0 team, the worst 11-0 team ever established, was still an upper tier team, even though they were hot garbage playing against a bunch of nobodies.
I mean, they
were 11-0.
It's exception of the rule, but like,
okay, so the Chiefs this year can also be an exception to that rule.
We've beaten a team that has a better record than us in the Miami Dolphins right now. So like, I don't know what the big deal is.
Who also can't beat teams who have winning records.
I mean,
that's not our fault.
They're at the top of the conference. What do you want me to say? What other measuring stick is there? Like,
quality wins. Call back to college football.
All right.
All right, let's pick this game. The Chiefs are playing the Bills at home in Arrowhead. The Chiefs at home are 1.5 point favorites against the Bills. Sean, I believe it is you who is picking first.
Nope, I'm second. You're first.
Oh yeah, I'm first. All right. No, good call. You know what? Give me the Bills.
Oh my God! He just said we're gonna lose.
I did it.
Give me the Chiefs.
God.
Give me the Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs.
Picks the Bills every year.
Give me the Chiefs.
The Bills every year.
I think I have taken the Bills every year.
This guy is secretly a Bills fan.
We're gonna hang him this time.
Whoa.
Uh,
We're thrown through a table.
that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I'd
Hang him.
take that.